Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Trade Like a Sniper episode where I use a top down analysis approach to frame a trade on a lower time frame using ICT's concepts. So, I thought today we'd find a asset together and go through the whole process. Okay. So, I'll be using TradingView's rewind tool later to go back in time and then start from there at a random point of time. So, let's open up the symbols and let's find something. Perhaps something we've never tried before and something that goes back long enough to have some data. Got some crypto coins. DJI. I don't know how far back that spans. Let's have a look. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Maybe let's go back. Let's start on the 6 month. And wow, it goes back. Really? Okay, 97. What's very weird. Very weird. Oh, okay, this is the Dow Jones. I thought it was the I thought it was the drone. The drone the drone company. Okay. Okay, we can do that then. We can do that. It's the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index using the 6 month chart. Go back in time. Don't go too far, okay? Let's go back here. All right. Okay, let's start annotating our gaps as usual. Okay, 6 month gap, 6 month busy, 6 months. 6 months, yeah. Okay. And we have one here as well. Was disrespected before. It came down perhaps to a higher time frame gap. So now we're here. Seems to be a strong reaction. I think we can possibly take this. Target. Nice equal highs here. Target. Let's target the high. Final target. Is the final target. First target. The swing high here. And stop loss. It should not break the low over here, but we'll have a look on a lower time frame. Let's go straight to the monthly. Nice relative equal highs here as well. All right, so monthly looks like we're going up. So we have a nice area of fair value here in the form of this bull flag. So what I'd like to see is for price to, I don't think it'll come all the way down, but I'll annotate that gap anyway. So it may expand up and then create a gap, and then we can take a trade to go up. Alternatively, may come into this gap, in which we can take a trade to go up as well. Okay, I'm just gonna annotate this up candle as a breaker body. 1 week. Okay, we're on the monthly. 1 month, sorry. So I'll just highlight this in green then. And okay. This is a busy 1 month. And this high. All right. I think we'll go down to the weekly and look for something there. I only see a gap here currently with an order block over here. Propulsion block. Let's highlight this and boom. So it's taking out the liquidity here. Let's see what we got. Okay, we have another gap here. The thing is, we had it seems reasonable to come up here. Nice equal highs. Okay, now we're into this gap. 2005. I feel like, okay, we got this nice gap here as well. Tempting. Okay, let's go to the daily. Okay, got the daily gap in here. General order block area. Let's see. So it's come up, come down, spike up, come down, come to the bottom, and now we have this daily gap here. How are we going to treat it? Let's see. Okay, we come down. Okay, deep into this order block, using this as an inversion gap. I don't want to take a trade yet, in case that happens. Okay, nice. That's the 1 month. Remember, our targets are there. So what are we doing? We're looking for a gap. We're looking for price to go up. So it's in that monthly gap. Okay, let's go down to the weekly. Seem to have a rejection back to the upside. This might be used again to come down. All right, we are going up. All right, so let me see the weekly. I want to use this weekly as a possible area where price will retrace to. Okay, I'm going to go to the daily so I don't miss a big move. Like that. Like that. Okay, I want to come down to here. It came into there. Close here. Balance price range. And then expanded. So I'm going to put a stop here. And target here and target here as well. Let me see if this is okay. Seemed like we saw, yeah, this is what we saw. All prices have been offered multiple times. It's fair value area. Then we expand up. There's no reason to come all the way back down and offer it again. It's time to move. All right. I think that's good. If we get stopped out here, we can look for a re-entry here. I'm not going to go to the higher time frames for an analysis because we may already see the candles form. Okay, back to the weekly. All right, so let's say we got stopped out here, lost an R, back into this weekly. All right, daily. I'm just gonna let's put our stop here first. Weekly inversion. I do want to go back to the weekly to have a look. Weekly gap. Okay. You can put it this low. Now we're doing the daily. Okay. Daily gap in here. Sorry, it's the same color. Okay, comes into this daily gap again, and this inversion fair value gap, and a BC, double confluence. If our bias is right, we should go up from here. We also have relative equal highs in the form of, well, buy side liquidity in the form of relative equal highs. Okay, stopped out again. Price came all the way back down here. Let's go to the monthly to see what happened. Further into this monthly gap. Is it going to come all the way down here? All right. So we got stopped out of 2. Just highlight this green order block. Should come down into here. Inversion gap there as well. Okay, right. So on the monthly, we see it did come down to this breaker, not closing there. Pretty confident on us coming up. Little liquidity run, and now back into discount. External, internal. Now we should go external. I'm pretty sure we'll reach towards here. Nice gap. Let's just get in here. Put our stop here. Okay, this one I'm pretty confident in. So we got stopped out twice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Very choppy. Okay, first target hit. Liquidity down here. Wonder if we'll come down and take it or just hit the target first. All right, target hit, but stopped out again. Okay, let's go back to the monthly. Okay, so a lot of wicks happening, a lot of manipulation happening. Go down to the weekly. We can see the bodies respect the order blocks. Nice gap here as well. Let's go to the weekly. So we got stopped out here, came back down one more time into the busy, and then moved off and moved away. Okay, so we got stopped out a couple of times by being tighter with our stop loss. You can always have a larger stop loss if you want it to be safer. If you don't mind losing some trades, there's nothing wrong with losing some trades. Some people try and catch higher RR moves, which requires more losses or requires being more precise and just waiting a lot longer, right? Because if you wanted a high RR trade, for example, let's just say here, and then you say, I want a 10 RR, you'd have to catch it here at this bottom in order to catch it here, right? So if you try it here, it's not going to happen. You try it here, it's not going to happen. There's only very few times where you can catch that. If you try to catch it at this bottom, you get stopped out again. You'd have to catch it at this bottom or this bottom. You'd basically have to catch a lot of bottoms. Okay, no pun intended. Yeah, so this was an interesting one. Sometimes there's news events and economic events. This is the weekly, but overall the bodies were respected. That's the important thing. Pop, 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 pop. Nice gap here as well. So our target did get hit, although we did get stopped out a couple of times. No problem. So yeah, we based it off this gap. Price did not break where we wanted to put our stop loss initially. Price came down to that monthly breaker very nicely. Where was it? This monthly breaker. And you see the body is not even closing below it. Very beautiful. It comes down a couple of times. But remember, the bodies tell the story and the wicks do the damage. In this case, the wicks did the damage 3 times in a row. So that's where that saying comes from. It's ICT saying, of course. So yeah, that's it for this video. Till next time, I'll see you again. R2F signing out. Toodaloo.